Hello there, knights and squires, wizards and spell swords. Are you looking to make an ice mage playthrough in Skyrim and don't know where to start? Well, you've come to the right place. Today, we're going to be going over the Frosted Fang. The Frosted Fang was born in a village deep in the Jarl Mountains near Bruma. Even as a child, he was intrigued by the icy cold weather of the Jarl Mountains. But what really piqued his interest in ice magic was when he fought a powerful mage in a crypt near his village. The mage was able to shoot spikes of ice out of his hand. This amazed the young Fang. After his experience with the mage, he set out to learn more about magic. One of the most renowned places to learn magic was the College of Winterhold. He packed his bag, grabbed his greatsword, and headed for Skyrim's border. Upon his arrival, he got mixed up in a fight between the Imperials and Stormcloaks. The Imperials had taken him prisoner and rid him of his belongings. The axe was raised. He was about to meet death. Then suddenly a dragon appeared, and his life was spared. Once escaping Helgen, he headed straight for Whiterun to try to get a hold on the dragon problem. He feared that if a dragon was so close to the Jarl Mountains, it may attack his home village. When you make it to Whiterun, you want to go ahead and grab the Frostbite spell from the court wizard up in Dragon's Reach. And if you feel like spending a little bit more gold, you can also pick up the Ice Spike spell from him. These spells will do you until you can get more of the expert level ones, such as Ice Storm and Icy Spear. And if you have enough magicka, you can use Wall of Frost. For this character's shouts, I picked Ice Form and Frost Breath for his main attack shouts, and Elemental Fury so he can swing his greatsword even faster. I also picked up the Werewolf ability for the increased resist disease and for the aesthetic of the character. In his School of Alteration, he mainly uses Paralysis Rune, so he can stop his target dead in their tracks while he freezes them with his Icy Storm. And Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, so we cannot forget to include Fast Healing and Lesser Ward. Moving on to his weapons and armor, I picked the Ice Blade of the Monarch for when he runs out of magic, he can resort to what he knows best, the blade. For the armor, I went with the Stalrim Fur Armor, Boots and Gauntlets, which can be obtained in the Dragonborn DLC in Solstheim. For the aesthetic, I went with the fur cloak to match the fur Stalrim armor. Also, I went with the mage backpack for the increased magic and carrying capacity. I picked a Ring of Alteration to wear, but if you want to wear the Ring of Destruction, it also works well with this character. When you're out of magic and your opponents are still out of reach, you can use Zephyr paired with arcane arrows to rain down a storm of ice upon your opponent. Have you wondered which to join, the Stormcloaks or the Imperials? In this playthrough, you will never have that worry. Just pick whichever one is easier to start the quest with, because we're going after the Jagged Crown. Once you achieve the Jagged Crown, all you want to do is keep it. Don't return it to General Tullius or Ulfric. The thing about the Jagged Crown is you can also wear another headpiece with it on. So I picked the Ethereal Crown for its unique ability to give you 2 standing stones. I picked the Warrior and the Mage Stone, but if you want to, you can swap either one out for the Steed Stone if you do not like your armor weighing you down. This build was very fun to do, and I loved the way it was a challenge because most things in Skyrim are resistant to frost. So it was very nice to have such a challenge with this character, and making the backstory was very fun. Be sure to let me know what kind of build you would like me to do next, and also make sure to like and subscribe and comment, and I'll see all you knights and squires, wizards and spell swords in the next one. Later.